everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do more of a Halloween look that I did this past weekend, and I'm going to be presenting myself as a unicorn. So if you'd like to see the look that I did from this past weekend, keep on watching. Okay, so today we're gonna start with just putting on any base primer. So whichever primer like you prefer to use, always make sure you prime your face before you put on foundation. It just helps to keep the foundation stay on a lot longer, and especially if you have like oily base skin, you should really put a more mattifying primer on your face. And if you have very dry skin, it's a really good idea to get more of a hydrating primer. The primer that I'm using today is just the CoverFix mattifying primer. After you feel the tackiness of the primer, let it sit for a while, you can start with your foundation. Today I'm using the Clinique Beyond Perfecting foundation. I absolutely love this foundation. I literally can wear it all day and not have any problems. So I'll just apply it underneath my eyes, all over my face, just kind of have fun and draw all over my face with the applicator. And this foundation is actually pretty affordable too. It's only $27, and I have had this since July. So, and I'm still using it. I literally had my whole bottle for like 6 months. So you get a lot of product for super cheap for a good, like, long-lasting foundation. Next, I'm gonna take my beauty blender and just buff everything onto the skin. After that, I would usually contour my face, but since today with my look, I'm gonna be like doing like a Halloween look, I'm actually going to contour my face with pink. Oops. And the Clinique Beyond Perfecting is also like a 2-in-1, so it's a foundation and a concealer, so it really does its job. Next, I'm going to do my eyebrows and then my eyes. So for my eyebrows, I don't use like any certain like eyebrow tool. I just have found like I just don't like working with them. Maybe like in the future I'll change my mind, but I just use a powder, like an eyeshadow that I feel like really like matches my eyebrows, and I just color them in that way. So if you prefer to do them with a pencil, go for it, but I prefer to do it with eyeshadow. And I just draw them on, following my actual eyebrows. Video number 3. Oh yeah, so last week had 2 tests, so that is why you guys are receiving video number 3 a week late. School right now is kind of like more like important because I'm spending so much money, and so sorry guys, couldn't do it. So I'm just gonna take a fluffy brush and actually first off need to prime my eyelids. So I'm just taking my Wet n Wild eyeshadow primer. It's super cheap. You can get it at Walmart for like $2, I'm sure, or less than $2. And I found this really works well to keep my eyeshadow on. Just pack it on, spread it out all over your eyelids. Let it dry a little bit. As soon as it starts to feel tacky, it's a good idea to start applying the eyeshadow. So I'm gonna just take like a little fluffy brush like this and sweep on the color Wink from the Tartelette Tease palette. And I'm just gonna sweep this color right here, Tease, all over my eyelid. I like to put like a nude or like a skin tone or a lighter skin tone base before I do any eye shadow like look. After that, I'm gonna take more of this like flat brush, and I'm going to use the color First Kiss. In the sense this is like more of like a metallic-y color, I am going to wet my brush with just some water. If you have any like setting spray, that works really well too, but I've just have always used water, and it really helps to pigmentate the color. So once you wet it, if you just pat it onto the eyelid, it just really helps to make the eyeshadow pop. So I'm just gonna pat this onto the front of my eyelid. If you wanted to, you could use like any metallic-y, sparkly color that you wanted. But since I'm going for more of like a pink look, I'm gonna use this pink metallic color. After that, I'm going to take the fluffy brush again and use the color BFF of the palette, and I'm going to put that on the outer corner of my eye and work it into my crease. Just do circular motions, windshield wiper back and forth, just keep adding. If you want it super dark, just keep adding the product and going back and forth. I'm not wanting it super dark. And make sure you buff out the area where the shimmery metallic color and the matte color, so it doesn't look like there's a really harsh line right there. And then if you feel like you want more metallic, just go back in with wetting the brush, adding the color. So after that, I'm going to take my Naked Urban Decay palette and add some highlight underneath my brow bone, just to add some more sparkle to this unicorn look. Oh, and I'm using the color High from it, and it's just a really like pretty sparkly nude color. After that, I'm going to take my Kat Von D tattoo liner and add a wing liner to the eye. After that, I'm going to take my wet brush and add the color First Kiss again to the bottom part of my lashes in the front. This part is totally optional. If you don't want such a smoky eye, you do not have to do this part. And then I'm gonna take the color BFF again and add it to the other side and connect them. Okay, so after you finish the eyes, go ahead, add your favorite mascara. I'm gonna be using the Roller Lash by Benefit on my top and lower lashes. And you can add false lashes as well. I did this past weekend, but to recreate it, I really don't want to put them on right now. So I'm going to finish up the other eye off camera real quick, and I will be back. So let's just do this and finish up the other eye. Hope everyone loves my Justin Bieber shirt. That's what I should have went as for Halloween, a fangirl. And I'm back. So now the fun part of making yourself look like a unicorn. I'm going to take the Too Faced Peppermint Mocha palette, and it has this really, really pretty, like fluorescent kind of pink blush, and it's called Santa Baby, and I'm literally going to use it to contour my face. So if you were to contour your face, like obviously like your cheeks and like up here, like wherever it'd be like dark, you're gonna use the pink. Just go back and forth and really deepen that pink color. You're almost kind of drawing half a heart on your face on each side. Oops. I think I was holding that up so high no one saw. Oops. You're gonna want to do it to the other side. After you've got it super, super pink the way that you want it, take any highlighting shade that you like. Like I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills highlighting palette, and I'm just gonna take this colors Starburst and Crush Pearl, the two at the bottom, because I know that they're the most like sparkly colors, and I'm just gonna use my finger and press it over the pink area to give it more of a sparkle. Just gonna keep adding, make it super sparkly. After you have as much sparkle as you want, I am going to take these colored rhinestones and add them to the pink parts of my face. So I just went to Walmart and got these colored rhinestones, and they were like $4 or something like that. And I'm going to use my Duo eyelash glue. I'm just gonna make little spots on my face, and then I'm gonna stick the rhinestones all over. And there's no specific order, so if you obviously wanted to just use like certain colors, go for it. I'm just gonna use rainbow colors. And after you get the rhinestones on, you can go ahead and add a fun colored lip. And I'm just gonna use this Maybelline Vivid Matte liquid lipstick. And apply it all over. And then after that, I'm going to apply some highlighting shade to it just to give it more of a shimmer and not a matte look. So I'm gonna use the color Hard Candy, which comes off as more of a, it has like a pink tone to it. I'm just gonna pat it all over my lip. And I'm gonna add some more of the Starburst and Crushed Pearl. And there's your finished look. So, if you're going out for Halloween and you want to be a unicorn and want something like super, super easy to do, this literally takes you like less than 30 minutes, honestly, to do. And then the rhinestones just make it so much more fun. And I can't wait to see you guys next time. Bye, guys.